Hi, I'm Janet Butler. I'm the CEO and President at Community Systems. We've had a number of questions come up recently about donations, how do we handle them, etc. So we thought it probably made sense. So let's do a quick video so that we can answer them for people. So just so that there's an overview, Community Systems is made up actually of five entities. The Community Systems Support and Management Team is called SAMS, and we are the upper level executives who oversee the operations on behalf of our board of directors for Community Systems Massachusetts, Community Systems Delaware, Community Systems of Virginia, and Community Systems in Connecticut. So as we talk about fundraising, etc., at Community Systems SAMS, we have a director of advancement who helps to coordinate any of the fundraising, donations, things like that come in within our organization, and as we shoot for some things. For many years, CSI was not in the fundraising world at all, and it was a thoughtful process by the original founders. They had wanted to, yes, be a nonprofit, but they wanted a contract with state businesses and expecting to deliver a service and for the states to pay us for that service. There was not an expectation that would be a charity that would help raise the money for those services. Our current board of directors looked at things a few years ago and realized that the funding has been becoming more difficult within the state realms. There also is a lot of need that just isn't covered by Medicaid and other dollars. So there was a commitment at that point to start to look at how do we raise some funds to help provide all of the necessary services that the people we support need. Also, how do we look at applying for some grants and things like that? We have been very fortunate in the first few years of us doing this to have acquired a number of grants, and we're thankful to any of the foundations and groups that have supported our organization. We also have built every year a stronger and stronger donor group. And for that, we also are very thankful. There's some people, many people, who are now repeat donors. We have some people who have been very generous. And your generosity level may be $5, it may be $50,000. But to me, it makes the same impact. It's somebody giving to us to help us to really implement our mission of helping people to find happiness in their own homes, in their personal relationships, and as contributing members of their community. So, one of the questions that has come up repeatedly is, how do I know where my money goes if I donate? So, whenever we have a fundraiser or any donations come down, we work as hard as we can to make sure the money goes to where the donor wanted. So, if you have designated on one of our postcards in a letter or whatever that you would like to get this money to go to community systems in Virginia, for example, it may be the money that comes to the SAM's office. It may go directly to Virginia. But if that's where you've designated you want that money to go, then in fact, that money will go there. It will be directed there and it will be used by the operations in that state. If it is money that comes in from somebody who has donated previously and has not designated where they want it to go, usually we will look back to see where you donated and is that and put it into that same spot. If there is a new donor and we're not sure, we'll reach out to you. We'll reach out and say, is this intended as a general donation? Some people will say, donate where the need is best. Some people will say, I want to donate to SAMS because they'd like to see some growth and development in developing leaders, in providing staff education, or something like that. So we work really hard to make sure we respect your donation, what it means to you, and where you want that to be. Another question that comes up is, how do we donate? And we have a lot of avenues for that. You can go on our website, the address is there at communitysystems.org. Go to the donate page. You can make a donation. It can be a one-time donation. It can be a monthly donation. It can be an every year donation. You can repeat it. You can do it for one time. That happens there. You can drop a check off at an office. You can drop cash off at the office. You can send us a check. You can send an individual CSI office a check. You can send CSI Sam's the check. We'll make sure it gets out there to where you wanted it to go. The other thing that has come up repeatedly is, are there other ways that I can help? And we've had a number of people with some really meaningful ways. They have given gifts in honor of a person that they love. They have given gifts in memory of a person that they love. They have named community systems as a bequest within an obituary. Last year, we had a significant number of requests come in that way. We have had gifts donated to honor or thank staff. We have had gifts to honor a person that we support. So it really is, you can be as creative as you want. We can work with you, etc. A number of our staff have a donation taken out of their paycheck every week, and they give back every 2 weeks, and they give back to the organization. So there's a lot of flexibility in a lot of those things. The other part of that is we look at other creative options. There are people who've come to us and talked about legacy gifts. I would like to include community systems in my will. I would like to include community systems as I retire to potentially donate a home. I would like to include community systems with some stock issues and things like that. So we're always willing to sit down and talk and say, how do we make this easier for you? How do we make it happen? Because in the end, we are very, very thankful if you look to CSI and you are willing to donate. Another thing that is out there that people forget about oftentimes is to reach out to your employer and see if they do a donation match. Because many, many of the firms out there will do that. So if you donate $500 to community systems and you work for a company, Raytheon or one of those, that will match your gift, your $500 you just turned into $1,000. $1,000 in our world can help to purchase somebody's wheelchair. It can help to modify a home. It can help to contribute towards getting an accessible vehicle in someone's house. It can help somebody who has a dream to work to get a job coach to help them to find the job that they care about. So, your donation can make such a difference. And it's why we deeply appreciate each and every one of you for every cent, every minute of your time, etc., that anyone has donated. You can always reach out and talk to any one of us. Our contact information is on the website. You can always call the Sam's office, 703-448-0606, and someone here can point you in the right direction. So, answering some questions, but also saying thank you. Thank you to you for even considering to donate. Thank you to those who have donated year after year. Thankful to those who just discovered that there is a need and made a donation this year. We are very grateful that you support community systems.